Hi, I'm Dr. Jay Culkin. I'm the medical director at WIFH. And today we're going to talk about a question that I get pretty much every day when I do Smartlipo consults. And that is, what is the difference between traditional lipo and Smartlipo? And today I'm going to say a lot of things that I feel strongly about after doing 9,000 Smartlipo procedures here at WIFH without serious complication. First of all, traditional lipo has been around for many, many years. It is often, in fact, very often done with the patient asleep. I'm a very strong believer in doing cosmetic procedures awake because it is the safest way to perform them. It eliminates the risk of general anesthesia or heavy sedation. So we do these procedures even without an IV, and 80% of the time our patients are able to drive themselves home. I know a lot of people look at us a little funny when we say that, but the fact is we've been doing this for 9 years, and our patients have driven home not only in the metropolitan Atlanta area, but to Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, North Carolina, and the list goes on. So number one is the anesthesia. We use tumescent anesthesia, which is lidocaine, like the dentist uses, in a very safe dilute solution that we carefully prepare for every single patient. So again, safer to be awake than to be put to sleep. Number two, our patients are able to talk to us throughout the whole procedure. They know exactly what's going on. If they're feeling something that bothers them, we're able to correct it immediately simply by using a bit more fluid. Now, the next thing that's different between traditional lipo and laser-assisted or Smartlipo is that we're using a laser to melt the fat. Well, let's think about this for a minute. If we take fat and we melt it, and now we're going to suck it out, we don't need to use very large openings in instruments. We can use very tiny instruments to suck out this melted fat. It's kind of like taking a stick of butter and putting it in the microwave. So we're able to use these tiny suction devices. Well, what does that do for my patient? Number one, less bruising. Less bruising means less pain. That means quicker recovery. So for some body parts, we're able to have our patients go back to work the next day. I've had patients go back to work the same day. But typically I'll say, gosh, if you do this on Friday, you're working on Monday. Taking some ibuprofen for soreness, yes, but working, yes. Traditional lipo, our patients, many of whom have had it before, will come in and say, I felt like I was hit by a truck and I was down for 2 to 3 weeks. Now, excuse me, hard to generalize, but I can tell you that none of our patients have been down for 3 weeks or 2 weeks after having laser-assisted lipo, and I've yet to hear from someone who we did on Friday that really couldn't go back to work 90% by Monday, and I suspect the rest by Tuesday. Now, the other issues are that traditional lipo, when it was first taught, it was taught that it was best only to go for the fat that was deep under the skin. Well, guess what? We figured out that, in fact, with laser assisted, we're able to take the fat right off from underneath the skin and get a better shrink wrap appearance in the final product. So what happens? We get skin tightening from the laser, we get a better shrink wrap appearance, quicker recovery, less bruising, back to work, and even better results. Complications. Complications with traditional liposuction. Hemorrhage has been reported. Transfusion has been done after traditional lipo. To my knowledge, under tumescent anesthesia, doing laser assisted, I can tell you we have not seen one instance of that in this office, nor have we seen hospitalizations, transfusions, burns, infections, hemorrhage, blood clots. The list goes on. So, as I sit here in 2017, I struggle with the idea that for 95% of the patients, I don't believe that we should be doing traditional liposuction anymore. Am I biased? Of course I am, but I'm biased by the results that we have accomplished here over the last 9 years. So I hope, and I know that on our website, we do have comparison between traditional and laser assisted. And let me say one more thing about lasers, because I think this is important too. I tell everyone that lasers are like cars. In our parking lot at WIFH, we have all sorts of brands of cars. We have less expensive cars, medium expensive cars, and very expensive high performance cars. Lasers are the same way. And we are using the Smartlipo laser, which has 4 peer-reviewed studies that have proven skin tightening, has a tremendous safety profile because of some of the features on it, not much different than having your side sensors on your car. We have very, very sophisticated tools on this laser that help us keep our patients safe. And so I encourage all consumers, when they're looking at this procedure, look at the experience of the physician, look at the equipment that they're using, look at their safety profile, because there is nothing more important in a cosmetic procedure than the safety profile. So, I'm not going to keep you all day. We'll continue to do these Ask the Doctor sessions on Facebook Live. I know that, do we have any questions that have come in? We don't, not today. So, if you have any, just get a hold of us at the office or Lindsay. I know that Lindsay wanted to do some type of an offer related to Smartlipo, and I'll leave that to her. And it's been good talking with you guys today. Have a great day. And here's Lindsay.
Oh, maybe. Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in today. Like you mentioned, we were going to do an offer for our Smartlipo. So if you mentioned that you saw our Facebook Live today, you'll receive an additional $100 off your Smartlipo procedure. So we look forward to seeing you. Have a good day. Thanks.